Hey guys, Luke for Smith here, and welcome to another movie review. It's been a few weeks since I did my last one. This one is of Terminator Dark Fate. It is some people like it, some people hate it. I liked it. I did not mind that at all. Um, it basically retconned what happened in Terminator um, Rise of the Machines, which in this video I'm going to be putting some spoilers in, so I'm going to put a spoiler warning in the title, so you can watch it and then watch my review later. Um, Basically, at the beginning, it shows what happens 2 years later after Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and John Connor gets killed. Yeah, that completely throws the rest of the films out of the way, because I know this is going to be like a soft reboot of the franchise, starting from the third one. So even though they're calling this T6, it's really a remake of T3, but they completely scrapped the original ideas and just having this one. Um, yeah, I did not mind it at all. It was okay. It wasn't the best one. Everyone knows that Terminator 2 Judgment Day is the best one. Um, because like James Cameron did it, and obviously he likes making blockbusters, and this one was a well, T2 was a really good blockbuster for the time. As the technology that they used in that film for the time, I think, what was it, 97, 98, they released that one. It was really good and advanced film for that sort of time. So that's really good. Yeah, this one is set in 2020, which we're almost there to be fair. Give it about a couple of months. Um, and it reminds me a little bit like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, like some of the elements they had in it, which is a little bit of a throwback to T2. So it's basically a new, well, I thought it was like a new breed of Terminator, but it turned out it was a human that has been genetically advanced, with like Terminator components, to make her like superhuman sort of thing. I think she did good in it. So I was a bit skeptical. It's like, oh, is she gonna be good in the film? Please let her be good in the film. I don't think she did a good job. The actual actress who played her, so not bad at all. Um, it was a kind of like a throwback sort of thing. It's like instead of like, because in T2 they had to protect John Connor. In this one, they have to protect this one girl that's going to be leading the resistance in the future, and this other Terminator got sent back in time to try and kill her. So yeah, they it's one of those protecting films like T2, but they spiced it up a little bit. Sarah Connor was in it, which is excellent. It's about time they put her in another Terminator movie, because I like the character. Good character development. It actually showed a bit of backstory, what happened, and it showed a little bit of Grace's backstory on how she was advanced um in the future war to be a more of a fighter. And yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it. I was a little bit skeptical about how he would be um, made up into it, but he's still playing his own self, even though he's aged a bit substantially. Yeah, he's still playing a T800 series Terminator. Like the new advanced one, the enemy Terminator is an R9 Terminator, more advanced, more stronger. He can basically split himself up into two and have like a Terminator version of himself without the skin on it, um, doing something, and he can do another thing. I'm pretty sure that makes him a little bit weaker when he does it though, but he didn't really explain it. Like he didn't really go into the lore of it. But I think I'm pretty sure I saw a video about the lore of the R9 series of Terminators. I need to see if I can find it again so I can like watch it, because I kind of forgot what they said about him. So yeah, he's made more stronger, a lot more stronger than the T800 series of Terminators, and the way they depicted Arnie in this one, he's married, he's got a kid. I'm like, okay, interesting for a Terminator to actually be married to a human. Turns out he's a learning model that he like. I think they actually explored it in T2, like as the Terminator follows the humans, he actually like learns. He gets more advanced. He learns more about the human race and everything. He becomes more and more human. He has emotions, that sort of thing. So in this one, it definitely shows that he's got a family. He's like he's got his own business and everything, and he's got a shed full of guns, which comes in quite useful. And yeah, when I actually do have him on the screen, he is okay. Like he gives a few like jokes and everything, because there's some comical elements in this. Like it's not too serious, so it was alright. It evens it out. Some nice epic fights in this film, like edge of your seat style fights. Really decent screenplay, amazing sets like explosions, stuff like that. Even Michael Bay would be proud. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like people are saying, "Oh, it's not going to be very good because Tim Miller is going to mess it up." Of course, everyone knows Tim Miller is the I think he's either lead producer or director of the Deadpool films. Um, and I'm pretty sure that James Cameron had a little bit of a part to play in it, just to make sure it goes right. However, don't hold me to that because it's probably wrong. So yeah, I went into it thinking I hope this is going to be semi decent. I wasn't expecting it to be the best one. It's not the best one. It is a good film. It's a decent film. It's not the best one though. It's like my favourite one is Judgment Day, and now they've done this, so it pulls it into a completely new direction. I mean, I think they ended up saying that they're gonna basically redo Terminator Terminator 4 and Terminator 5 as well. So I'd like to see what they're gonna go. I think they're going in the correct direction this time. And this one, basically, Skynet was actually destroyed. I mentioned that Skynet was actually destroyed after Judgment Day, and now it's the Revolution that they have to fight up against. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know if if the next film is going to be about um the great Terminator War, just like Salvation was. So I'm really not quite sure where it's going to go now. Could go anywhere really. So yeah, yeah, I think that was an okay film. It wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. A lot of people are saying it was awful. I know they spent over $200 million on it, and it only got like a fraction of that back. So you got to take risks when you're doing something. You need to take risks. It's like if you do not do something, then how do you know if it's going to be any good or not? You just got to learn to take a risk. That's the whole idea of life. So yeah, that's been my review of Terminator Dark Fate. Decent film. I liked it. Not a bad film. And I will see you guys next time in another video.